Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So let's understand this translation and tarkib, right? So before we go to the ayah, how is the word bi'sa used? G. So فعل الماضي والذم. So we have here, for example, بئس الخلق al-hasad, for example, yes? And we have two slots. What's the two slots? Two marfu slots. Al-khuluq wal-hasad. This is called the, what's this called? Fa'il. This is called the maqsusun bil madhi awi dham. Okay? And then how we translate it? That hasad, jealousy, is a very bad character, yes? So far so good? Right. Now we have here bi'sa ma ishtaraw bihi anfusahum an yakfuru bima anzala Allahu baghyan anzala Allahu min fadlihi ala man yasha min ibadihi. Now where is the ism, or where is the fa'il, and where is the maqsus? That's how we need to understand that, so we can get the translation. Okay? Are you following me so far? Yes? Acha. Okay. Now, what we have here? We have here ma. Some of them already came in al-Kubra fi nahu. This ma, we say this ma is what? This ma is the tamyiz. Is not ma, is nakira. I erase this, yes? So this ma, we say is nakira. So nakira, ma nakira, mawsufa. Correct? Ma nakira, not mawsufa. Ma nakira bima'na shay. I already mentioned al-Kubra before, that in here there's a huwa zamir. And you have a zamir mubham. You mentioned a zamir, kul huwa, Allahu ahad. So zamir mubham. There's no marji' to it. You mentioned it, then you explain it afterwards. This creates anticipation, like guess what? So like guess what? So you think what's happening? Like you join attention with the ma ba'dahu. So even in here, bi'sa, and then there's no file after it. So then it becomes what? Ambiguous. So it's like, what are you thinking about? What are you talking about? Then this ma is what? The ma'na shay'an. And it's a tamyiz. This is a tamyiz of this zamir. Are you following? So far so good? So bi'sa shay'an. Now what's a shay? Now what happens after that now? You have now here. This is the now, because nakira, it ma'na shay, isn't it? So nakira word followed by a sentence. So the sentence becomes a not. So ishtaraw bihi anfusahum. That becomes what? This is the not of this tamyiz. And that becomes what? The fa'il. Now we have the fa'il. Yes? And an yakfuru is harf mawsool. An yakfuru bima anzala Allahu baghi anzala Allah min fadli ala man yasha min ibadi. That becomes what? The maqsus. So now what we have here, we say here, we're going to now break into masdar meaning. So ishtara bihi anfusahum. So the thing, so ishtara bihi anfusahum, what they sold themselves for. Yes? So we can translate it here. So ishtira'u anfusihim. Yes? So the ishtira'u bihi anfusahum, that's the fa'il. And then al-kufr with all of these additions becomes a maqsus. So we say here bi'sa al-khuluq wal-hasad, jealousy is a very bad thing. So disbelief is a very bad thing to sell yourself for, to sell your souls for. So by simplified, you got the main two slots. So to disbelief, because yakfur, I know all this later on, all those other conditions and hal and all that. So disbelief is a very bad thing. Ishtaraw bihi anfusahum is a very bad thing in exchange for what they sold themselves. So they gave up, they sold themselves, what they taken in exchange for that? Kufr. Now we have to now go into this one now. You got the main two slots. So selling yourself is kufr. So bi'sa al-khuluqu al-hasad. You following? So jealousy is a very bad character. So this is a very bad thing to sell yourself for. You got that? You got that much? That much? Okay. Now we say here, now break it down. Now we say to disbelieve in what Allah has revealed. Yes? So now that's maf'ul bihi of what you disbelieve in. So to disbelieve in what Allah has revealed. Maf'ul lahu. Baghyan, in rebellion or like, some say jealousy as well. Some say it here. Some have translated baghyan as jealousy. Are you following? This one is jealousy. Yes? So now, jealousy in what? What's the mahsud? What's the jealousy thing you're jealous about? أن ينزل الله من فضله على من يشاء من عباده. So this is the thing they're jealous about. This is now the maf'ul bihi of baghyan. Okay? So now, to disbelieve in what Allah has sent down. Or why disbelieving? Because of jealousy of what? Because of jealousy of this matter. What's the matter you're jealous about? That Allah reveals from His grace, meaning His nabuwah, that Allah bestows His nabuwah upon whosoever He wishes. I.e., Allah chose not Banu Israel, but chose Banu Ismail for Nabi Akhir Zaman. So that's the real reason they disbelieve. It comes in a riwayat that Safiya bint Huyay ibn Akhtab radiyallahu ta'ala anha, her father was Huyay ibn Akhtab, and he was the leader of the Jews. So when they came to Prophet came to Medina Munawwara, said, huwa. Is it him? Said, yeah, it's him. We're not going to believe in him. We can't accept the children of Ismail to be the Ishmaelites to be the. We can't follow them. It's just too humiliating for us. So that's a jealousy. So, jealousy or dislike for Allah choosing to reveal His nubuwah to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, but instead of saying it in words, in ideas. So out of jealousy of this fact that Allah chose to reveal His fadl, His grace upon whoever He wishes, you decide this. Because of this, you disbelieve what Allah has revealed. So that trait is what you have taken. And what have you done? You've given yourself up and you're going to sell your souls to Jahannam. That's a very bad deal to do. Does that make sense? So you understand how a structure works? Now obviously this is not an English structure, so translation then becomes very long-winded because English doesn't have this kind of structure, or sometimes it doesn't even fit properly. Let's see what we can do. So we can say here now, may Allah make it easy. So, disbelieving in what Allah has revealed out of because of or due to jealousy of the fact that Allah chose to reveal His revelation, I mean, His wahi, His nabuwah, upon whomsoever He wishes. This disbelief, for this reason, is a very bad thing to barter and to sell your soul for. Does it make sense on the translation and Turkey? Everybody understand? Any questions? Yeah? You got it? You can off it. Yes? So remember, it's this two slots, the maqsus and the fa'il, and you have to get them in the right way.